Hi Stampers, it's Tina Shaw and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ohio, and today I wanted to show you, I just made this pretty poinsettia card, and I kind of mixed my media a little bit with it. I used the foils with the regular cardstock, and I think it's just gorgeous. It just shines like crazy. I love it. So anyway, I also did my envelope. I've shown you that one several times, and I did stamp on the outside there. And so here it is. So let's get started. So I just want to go over with you what my pieces are here that I've cut out. So I've got the black, basic black, and this is cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4, and then I used my bone folder. Then I took a piece of the new red foil that comes in the pack that has 2 pieces of red foil and 2 pieces of green foil. Beautiful stuff. And so what I did was I actually cut out some of my poinsettias on this piece because it's not going to show. So let's go ahead and just glue this down onto my base. Whoops, I always get it on my mat. Never fails. So now I'm going to put it this way. No reason, just because. Okay, so this piece of red is cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and then I laid that right on that glue. Should be okay. All right, so try to have it even all the way around. And then I cut a piece of this pretty black and white plaid from Plaid Tidings DSP pack. And I've cut this one at I've cut this at 3 3/4 by 5. Right. So we can go ahead and also glue this one down. And I will make sure I put all the dimensions for these on my blog whenever you want to find them. Okay, so just put this one down on here. And then next, I'm going to take my poinsettia. Now, how I did my poinsettia was I cut, of course, some out of the foil. And then I also cut some out of real red. So I've got 2 of this same size. And then I've got the next larger size in foil. Then the next one, next smaller, in real red. And then my top piece is going to be the smallest little foil poinsettia. So I'm just going to put those together using glue dots because I just think that's pretty simple. There's my little thing. So I'm just going to use glue dots, and I'm just going to put one right in the center, and then I'm just going to rotate this around so they're lined up differently, and then just give them a little curve there. Next, I'm going to take my my foil piece. Just put this down here. I just want to move. Yep. And then just rough him up a little bit. I don't know that I want to use the bone folder though. I might. Later I'll say I should have done that. Then I'm going to put on another glue dot right here. And then put this one on. the real red. And see how I'm just staggering each one so it fills in all of the spaces. And then finally on the top, I'm going to put on the smallest one. And of course stagger that one too. So there is our poinsettia. So that's going to go around right there. It's moving. Then I've taken some of the green foil I was telling you about and cut out some of the leaves. And then I also took some of the, this is shaded spruce, and I've cut some out in that as well. So I think what I want to do is go ahead and I'm going to pop this up with a couple of dimensionals. I know what I did with them. Here they are. I'm going to put just a couple right on here. And I'm just putting them in the center because I'm going to be putting in the leaves and then those little sprig pieces. So I think I wanted a bow right there. Okay. Isn't that pretty? I love it already. So then I think I am going to take and just fold these a little bit. I'm going to put one here. And then, I don't know about this. We'll see how that goes. Like right there. And then this one, I'm going to put right here. Kind of want it like coming down. And you'll see why in a minute. Like that. And then down at the bottom of the flower, I'm going to take and do the same thing. I'm going to put this one here. And this one. And then another small foil one. Great. Like that. So I want it to go like that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. And to glue these down, I'm going to get out my silicone mat. And I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal and just put a little bit on towards the base. I want this one like right there. And then this one, this is a smaller, you know, there's two sizes of the dies. One's larger and one's smaller, which makes it handy when you're cutting them out. I actually think I want this one on top. Like that. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this one down here. And then I'm going to put this one, sticky, right here. And then I'm going to put this one right like here. If I can get it in there. There we go. So it's kind of going down at an angle. I just thought that was kind of pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to put in some of these pretty sprigs, and this one I've cut it out in the gold foil, and then I cut some out in black because I wanted to incorporate my black pieces. And then I'm going to put a couple down this way, like that. What do you think? And now I want to take one of the beaded pearls, and since I'm using gold, I am going to try to color, here it is, I've already done it on this one, I'm not sure, and I want to make it gold looking. So I'm going to use my bronze blend. I saw another demonstrator do this and I can't remember her name, but she took it and just went all around on the silver with the blend. And the reason that you can color the metal with the blend is because it's an alcohol-based marker. So it's not just like our regular classic Stampin' Up! Markers, which are water-based, I believe. So I've just gone all the way around. Can you see how that's changed now to gold instead of silver? I love these beads. I just really think they add a lot to the poinsettia. Okay, so now I'm going to take and I'm going to put some glue dots on the back of that. I know I still have to glue down my little doodads there. I'll do that in a minute. One more. I always like to have 3 since there's 3 pearls on here. So then I'm just going to take this one and put it right in the center. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and just put us a little bit of adhesive. Sometimes I trim off the little stem. I think that's good on this one. Just so I can get it in the right spot. But this time it looks like it's just fine. Just put those 2 right there. And do the other side at the bottom. That one. This kind of reminds me of like a corsage. Like there. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, now I'm going to take just a scrap piece. Let me set that over there. A scrap piece of white cardstock. And I'm going to use my Tuxedo Black Memento ink pad. And I'm going to see if I like this in black. I do. Like a little smear. Right there. Cute. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now what I want to do is I think I'm just going to cut this out by fussy cutting because I think this looks really pretty on here. Yep. So I'm just going to go right around the letters just to outline a little bit. Somebody out there. And then go around up here. That little piece. It only takes a minute. But it's so cute. I really like how it looks when you cut around the words like this. I just think it adds a little character to it. Okay, so now I'm going to put this down here. But before I do that, I want to use my bow maker. And I want to use this beautiful, I think it's called glittered organdy ribbon. I'm just going to go around it like 3 times because I want triple loops on here. So I'm just going to snip this off. And then I'm going to take one under, pull it over, tie, nice tight, I'm going to double knot this just to make sure it doesn't fall apart, like that, slide it off. And now I'm just going to spread out my 3 layers here. And do I have 2? Huh. 1, 2, 3. Guess I didn't do this one. There he is. I thought I missed one. You never know about me. So I'm going to put this like right up there. Oh, look how pretty. It's coming. So I'm also going to take more glue dots, and I think I'm going to grab a couple here just to make sure my bow doesn't come off, because I'm going to nestle the bow like right up under the flower like that. And then I'm just going to pop up my little Merry Christmas here with a couple more dimensionals. Well, a couple dimensionals. I haven't put any on this yet. Take these backs off. Okay. Now I'm just going to put that like right there. Or maybe, nope, I want it like up here a little more. Like right there. Oh my goodness. Isn't that so pretty? And then I'm going to trim my corners. Going this one, going this way. Didn't do it right. Right there. So this one needs to be a smidgen shorter too. Right. And grab a hold of it. There. Okay. Now all it needs is some pretty little bling. So now all I need to finish up is to put on my red holiday rhinestones, and then we'll be done. So I'm just going to grab a couple. I'm going to put one here. I think I want a tiny one. I don't think I have room on here though. No, I'm going to put it up here. And then a middle-sized one right here. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so now for the inside, I've got a 5 1/4 by 4 inch Whisper White piece. And the stamp that I use that says Merry Christmas on the front, and the stamp that I'm going to put on here on the inside are from the set called For Unto Us. I love the set. I love the fonts. I love what they say. They're just beautiful. So first I'm going to do, this says, may your heart be lifted in praise this Christmas for the wonderful gift of Jesus and the joy he brings to our lives. I love it. Okay, so I'm inking that up. And then going to attempt to put this in the center. If I line it up with my paper straight here, hopefully that will help. So then I'm just going to go straight down, a little pressure, and lift. Very good. Now what I'm going to do, one more thing, and I'm going to take the this stamp out of the Poinsettia Petals, the ones that I've used, you know, all the dies for the leaves and the poinsettia itself. And I've got to grab me a piece of scrap paper here just to put under it, because when I stamp my poinsettia in real red, the poinsettia is kind of large, and I like to stamp it partially on the card like that. I just love the way that looks. I don't know what it is about it, but I just do. I think it's so pretty. And I'm going to put another stamp up there. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Okay, so then let me close this up before I get myself messy. So now I'm just going to take this and just put on a little more glue. I've been using glue lately because it's easy to move just a little bit extra, second or two if you need it. And so I'm just going to put that on the inside like that. And there's my card. Isn't it just darling? I love it. So I hope you like it too. So leave me a comment, and if you have any questions, make sure to get a hold of me. You can get me on my blog, tinashaws.blogspot.com. tinashaw.stampinup.net is my Stampin' Up website, my store. And make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you soon. Bye.